Hello, I'm Daniela, and today I'm going to tell you what is the music. We will start with the concept. The music is organized sonority according to a perceptive, current, and significant formulation. Today, it is common to work with a concept of music based on three essential attributes: that it uses sounds, is a human product, and that the aesthetic function predominates. Items. Music contains two elements, the acoustic material and the intellectual idea. Both are not juxtaposed as form and content, but are combined in music to form a unitary image. To become a vehicle for the intellectual idea, the acoustic material undergoes a pre-musical preparation, thought a selection and ordering process. The origins. In the Western world, music has its roots in ancient Greece, where music appears as a phenomenon linked to men's need to communicate feelings and experience. Looking back in time, we see that music was already known in ancient Greece. The famous philosopher Plato used to affirm that, in the same way that gymnastics serves to strengthen the body, music is the vehicle to enrich the spirit. However, it was not until the spread of Catholicism that music gained monument, with the aim of praising God. Sacred music was created, Gregorian chants and later musical notation, that is the musical alphabet that provides the possibility of writing music using the appropriate symbols that allow musicians to follow rhythm and intonation. The different types of musical genres. There is a great variety of musical genres, as music has evolved over time and each culture has developed its own musical styles. But what types of music are there? Which are the most important? Below you can find a list of the most relevant and popular types of music in our society. And the first is classic music. Classical music is a stream that begins around 1750 and ends around 1715 in Europe. Today, this type of music is associated with serious people, as it is a cultural style typical of a very formal, refined, and stylish environment. Some of its main authors are Wagner, Bach, Mozart, Beethoven, Chopin, etc. The second is blues. Blues is one of the most important and influential musical genres of recent times. It originated in the late 19th century when African slaves were transported to the United States. His lyrics have a melancholic air in which personal anguish or social problems can be seen. Some of its main authors, B.B. King, Eric Clapton, Duke Ellington, or Stevie Ray Vaughan are some of its main exponents. The third is jazz. At the end of the 19th century, most African American musicians only play blues, but some also play classical music and learn European harmony. Some even mixed European harmony with blues rhythms and scales, and it was thanks to this mixture that jazz appeared. Some of its main artists, Louis Armstrong, Les Paul, Ray Charles, or Tito Puente, are well-renowned jazz players. Rhythm and blues, R&B. In their early days, R&B bands were loud and lively and based on their strings or drums, double bass, and electric guitar. The singers were men or women with big voices, and the audience loved it. Today, R&B is still valid, but with great influence from another style. Some of its main authors, the most outstanding artists today are Usher, Beyoncé, Chris Brown, and rock and roll. It used the same instruments as the R&B of that time: electric guitar, double bass, and drums. and had a bluesy and R&B touch, but the melodies were more similar to those of country music. Some of its main authors, Elvis Presley and Chuck Berry, are the representatives of the most classical rock and roll. Well, in conclusion, music is one of the many ways to express ourselves, and through this we can have a way to let off steam or feel happy. With a simple song, we can say it a lot. Thanks for your attention.